Hello. Hello, happy Catterday. Happy Catterday night. I'm over here laughing at y'all. Not for bad reasons, not for bad things. Elita, I set up that warning like a few weeks ago when I was playing Yakuza 5. Hello. No, I set up that warning myself. It was not Twitch. It was not AI. That was me. It was me. It was Martha in the creator dashboard with the moderation settings. No, I just realized that while playing Yakuza, you know, there's some violent shit going on in these games, and I curse like a sailor, so I ticked the box for having a warning before people watch. And originally I was only going to have it on during Yakuza nights, but I forgot to turn it off, so it's just kind of on there. But honestly, that way people know what the fuck they're getting into. Because that's what we're getting into. Vulgar language. We're spicy bitches. Yes, no chillins around. Ah, thank you, Elliot. Thank you for resubscribing. I really appreciate that. 8 months. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you. Much obliged, friend. And hello. I'm doing okay. I've noticed I've been a little more tired these past few days than I have been recently. I go to see my my blood doctor on Tuesday, and so we're gonna check my levels, and I'm hoping my levels aren't I hope they're not dipping too low again, because I get a little sleepy when my levels dip too low. So I'm hoping everything's normal and that this is just like, you know, a period where I might just need a little bit more sleep. But otherwise, I'm doing fine. I'm excited to get this trial underway so finally we can finish this fucking thing. It's been forever. Oh my god. Hello, Elita. Oh! Well, thank you, Elliot, for gifting a sub to Pillow. That's so kind of you. Thank you for gifting the community. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So, we've got Elliot, we've got Pillow, we've got Elita. Hello, everybody. Happy Catterday. I hope you've had a lovely day so far. Yes, more homosexual tension. I mean lawyer business. Correct. Oh, you got the McDonald's got you too. I've been seeing them everywhere where I don't, like, subscribe or, like, have a block. I'm just like, they're everywhere. I don't get it. Listen, you can put anime on anything that you want, but I'm not buying your food. I'm not doing it. I'd rather go to Whataburger. Let's see. So we've addressed the vulgar language. Oh, not the power going out. Are y'all having, like, winter storms up there in Canada? I had an early doctor's appointment Thursday after... Oh, yes. Ooh. You got your shot and a dental filling. Shit. That's a lot. That'll make you tired and sleepy. Oh, let me heal you up a bit. Thank you. Oh, that was for Pillow, yes. We'll send healing energy to everybody. Oh. No, listen, I will get my COVID shots because I don't want that shit, but like, ooh, that knocks me out. That knocks me on my ass. There's just been flickers this past week. Good to know. Inuyasha had a fictional Tokyo restaurant called McDonald's since McDonald's served as a show sponsor. Oh, really? That's funny. I also know that in The Devil is a Part-Timer, they also call it McDonald's. That's my favorite McDonald's reference, because that show is really fun. I like how they call it Macca's? Is that how they say it in Australia? We need our Aussie friends back. Where are the Aussie idols? They can confirm. Get the big brekkie at Macca's. That's funny. Bro, Aussie slang is so much fun. I really enjoy it. What? Knocked out power for 5 years? What do you mean? That's crazy. It's McDonald's in every non-sponsored Japanese media. Got it. Okay. 5 days. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. That does not compute. The math isn't mathing. Okay, that math's better. Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty crazy. I'm telling you, although today, what was the weather today for us? It was, oh god, yeah, no, in Texas, it was like, we had a high of 80 Fahrenheit, which is, high of 80, low 60. 80. So that was like 26. Low of 60. So 15 to 26 was our range today. Oops. I'm over here using my number pad like a goofball. I really should change the... Because I rarely use the top numbers at the top of the keyboard, and I always use my number pad when typing out numbers. But that's what I've assigned all my silly redeems to, so maybe I should reassign the redeems to the numbers up top. Instead, so I don't have silly things happening when I'm trying to look something up. I love the names they come up with for non-copyright names during baking shows. Yes, chocolate sandwich cookie, rice cereal treats, yes. What's up, Jimmy? I've seen lots of funny knockoffs of McDonald's in anime. True. I forgot what they called... There was a KFC knockoff that was pretty funny. I can't remember what it was for the life of me. But I enjoyed that. Alright, let me get my game all set up. Funny way of saying Oreos. Yeah, jelly donuts! What's up, Cloud? Hey, Cloud, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Glad to have you on the stream. Welcome. Yes, jelly donuts. Because obviously onigiri look like jelly donuts and children could not learn a new food. Oh boy. What's up, Dolly? Michael Alone, my favorite fast food burger. Yes. Okay, where are you? There it is. Okay, and I may or may not have... Oh shit. Don't do that. If it'll work. Okay. I may or may not have pulled up a guide on my old tablet. Just so we could fucking get through this. It's a spoiler-free guide, so hopefully some good reactions. Oh no, the power went out. Yeah, I hope it comes back. That sucks. Been working on that grind. I get it. I get it. On my way to a concert, so just stopping in for a second, but excited for you to finish this trial. Hell yeah! What concert are you gonna go to? Who are you gonna go see? Let us in on the good musics. Ooh, Dorian Electra. I've not heard of them. But, what a name. That's fun. I'll have to look them up. Dorian Electra. Well, have fun at your... I have not. I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I don't think I could name a song off the top of my head. Sounds like XC2 characters. Alright, I guess I'll have to listen to some Dorian Electra soon. Because, yeah, that sounds like a good time. Here we go! Let's continue. Down a little bit. Okay! Your router has a backup battery, so it'll work for a bit. Good. It's gay music! I love gay music. Obviously. I'm down. Shit. I had a double birthday party with my sister-in-law at home today. It was fun. Well, happy birthday! Oh, your birthday's on the 4th! Oh my gosh, your birthday's coming up. You're a Pisces, right? That's exciting. Well, I don't think I'll be live on the 4th, but we'll wish you a happy birthday anyway, and we can always have a gift party on Discord. Well, happy early birthday, and happy birthday to your sister-in-law. Yes, a fishy Pisces. Yes, yes. The final case of Game. I know. I want to finish it. I want to get it done. Like, I love these characters and I love this case, but we gotta get on to the second game here. There we go. Day 3 investigation. Let's go. So we just finished interrogating Marshall last week in the trial. This case ends now, or in like 3 hours. What's up, Lily? Hello, Lily. Good to see you back. You are just in time. We just loaded up the game. Velcro is here. Velcro's here for Ace Attorney. Hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to say, beverage tonight. I'm almost done with it already, but I have some Cherry Coke Zero and some water for my beverages. I'm a bisexual. I need multiple beverages. Hello, Velcro. Go have a seat. I cannot touch the controls with you there. Have a seat. Go sit in your spot. I fluffed up your pillow for you. Go sit. Yeah. There's your spot. Just for you. Honestly, I should probably throw her pillow in the wash. It's so funny because everything in my room, I mean, the color scheme is like pastel pink, white, and black. And so most of like my bedding and pillows are pastel pink, but you can always tell Velcro's favorite spots because there's like a layer of black cat fur. So I need to roll it with the hair roller and then throw it in the wash. Because you can tell where Velcro's been sitting. It's funny. Everyone says, hi, Velcro. She's looking at the camera suspiciously. She says hello. Ooh, we've got lemonade. Mike's hard lemonade. Ooh, black cherry. That's nice. I'm here to cheer on and spend some time seeing the case. Lovely. Well, we're glad to have you here. All right, Kat. I gotta scoot you over. We got things to do, lady. I haven't paid as much attention to her today, so she's pouting. All right, February 24th, 3:12 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Ooh, orange vanilla seltzer. A little dreamsicle we got going on. Oh, shit. Oh, right, because Emma had a full-on freak out in court. I forgot about that. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. Yeah, Phoenix, where were you? Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean, what happened to you? It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma? Who's Joe Dark now? Joe Dark was the defendant in the SL9 incident 2 years ago that this case is related to. On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Ooh. So that means you. Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. Hands off my emotos, I agree. Yeah, Pillow, we can't WOTA for Phoenix, right? I didn't see that one coming. Okay. I know, poor Emma. Poor child. That means she was like, what, 14? I really hope she's in therapy. Why do you keep... Okay. So I'm pretty sure we have to talk to Emma. Yeah, let's figure out what happened. Okay, I'm over here trying to like get my tablet in the proper place for reading. Don't want your ads, leave me alone.
It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came busting into the office.
To be fair, Phoenix doesn't see most things coming. Yeah, that's very true. Joe Dark.
It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Jake Marshall's brother.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then...
What happened?
I'll never forget it.
Oh, shit. Sorry, my partner's watching robot fights, so if you hear yelling, that's them.
Lightning struck, and the lights went out suddenly. A bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
Permanent picture. Okay. After the incident. Yeah, no, they designed him to look evil. They definitely gave him that look.
I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify about that?
No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime.
Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence?
The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth?
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault.
No one says bogus anymore, you boomer Phoenix. Listen, this is from 2001. People said bogus at that point.
If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened.
So it's true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. He used it, but he wasn't involved in the actual falsifying process.
After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold like she is today.
She must not have been able to face up to what she did. Especially to Emma. Alright, so what's the permanent picture? What did you see in the instant that the crime occurred? Interesting.
Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl.
I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
Poor Emma. You've been through so much.
myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
2 years ago, you must have been 14. That's understandable.
Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any.
I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. What bothers you, Phoenix? There's something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Yeah, how could he get past security? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor?
Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police?
Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office?
Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
No, silly, didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana...
What? Lana was a detective?
She was the best in the entire force.
What? That's news to me.
After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made...
That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You can't just go from being a detective to being chief prosecutor without going to fucking law school. But maybe in Japanifornia, it works different. Okay. This game is goofy. That doesn't make sense. Hearing Joe Dark, my mind keeps going to meet Joe Black. I mean, yeah, that's not too far off. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But fine, game. We'll go with it. Lana used to be a detective. Everybody used to be a detective in this fucking case. Everybody. Fucking Angel Star, Officer Marshall. God, who else? There's Chief Gant. Brad Pitt approves. Okay. Wouldn't that mean she passed the bar exam in those 2 years? Well, I mean, it could mean that she already had a law degree, but if she went to law school, why would she be a detective? Unless she was going through law school while being a detective. That's a lot of work. I mean, if she did, badass bitch, go for it, Lana, but sheesh. I'd better have another talk with her. Well, I guess... Yeah, let's go to the detention center. Hello. Go back. Let's talk to Lana. I wouldn't pass the chocolate bar. That's funny. Maybe chief prosecutor in Japanifornia is like a political office like sheriffs are. Oh, that would be interesting. See, whenever you say sheriff, I just think of Sheriff Amos Tupper in Murder, She Wrote. I don't know if any of y'all have watched Murder, She Wrote, but it's a good one. Not the salad bar. Chocolate bar, salad bar. All right, we are in the visitor's room. Lana. Oh, shit. Emma's with us still? Okay. Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence? I didn't think you were the type. Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? Because you are the law.
But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty.
Believe me, I understand the risks. Oh, your nan was obsessed with that show? Yep. That's one of my comfort shows, oddly enough. It could also be that she was studying law to do a better job as a detective, but she was traumatized by the SL9 incident and decided to be a prosecutor to put baddies in jail. That's also, yeah, we could think of so many headcanons. Kind of Edgeworth's, yeah, like Edgeworth's journey to prosecution, definitely. Not the first time officers of the law went against it. Yeah, no, I know, I'm just saying. Emma told me about you. Oh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details? Especially about that unusual change of jobs. I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Talk about the detective. It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago.
She was amazing. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together.
That's a good image. I have to say, that's a good CG there. Chief Gant? He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. Lana's uniform makes me feel like she's a gendarme. What's a gendarme? That is a reference I do not understand.
They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed.
Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was
to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you could use that experience in court, right?
He musty! Right. Sus. Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Suspicious! Gendarme, military that works in police. Ah, it's a term mostly used in French-speaking countries. Interesting. Well, that's my vocabulary word for the day. Yeah, no, the outfit definitely gives military. You bought your PhD on the internet. You're a doctor, lawyer, detective, ninja, mystic, boxer, and vigilante. Well, damn, look at all the credentials you've got. Alright. Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be.
That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth.
It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is that at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department.
Tell me it's not true, Lana, what the witness, Miss Starr, said. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us?
Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so fazed before. Damn it, Lana! I don't know if Lana knows how to wield a knife. She was a detective, not a police officer. And police officers use guns, not knives. So yeah. Alright, well let's talk about the dark investigation. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right? Yes. The deputy... Oh god, I can talk. Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations. They even had the same office, see, so he could go through all of the shit without... We led a team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Knife training is usually military police more than run-of-the-mill officers, though. Okay. Some officers are given general combat training to disarm or take down assailants. Hey, what's up, Emily? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Ooh, you got the DLC. I got an update message. I'll have to check it. The A-team, if you will. Okay. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. When he tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark.
You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us. Okay. Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself.
That's where he found me.
So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana? It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. Oh my god! Wait, how would he... This doesn't make sense. It looks like Joe Dark is on the floor with Marshall on top of him, and the knife is in Marshall's back. It didn't look that way when Emma's head, like the picture in Emma's head, it looked like he would have been stabbed from the front rather than in the back. So I'm wondering, like, did he reach around? Oh yeah, Marshall tackled him before he got stabbed. But this is interesting. I love it when a plan comes together, yes. Reminds me of a prevalent serial killer who died of heat stroke while hiding in his ex's car trunk to ambush her. But I think she locked it probably without knowing he was in there. Oops. Yeah, literally stabbed in the back. Okay. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, And the suspect, Joe Dark. Well, how did Joe die? During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. Okay. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her after all her sister must have gone through. Maybe if Marshall was tackling him, he could have reached around and got him from behind. That's what I was thinking. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident? That's right. Quite a coincidence, hmm? I don't buy it.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident just by chance. No shit.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely.
I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark.
Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself. The chief's office. Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office. The site of the final SL9 murder. Okay, let's go over there. To the police department. No one's here today. Not even Ms. Starr. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. I haven't thought about that in a while. Shit. Alright.
Everyone's probably busy looking into exactly what went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m.
Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty.
Hang in there, Lana.
I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. Alright. Police department entrance. There we go. Yes, let's get ourselves a box lunch. If Lily wanted more free food. Sorry, friend. I guess her role in this. Oh! I didn't realize they were head pets. Zeta, if you're still here, thank you for the head pats. Much obliged. I was so into the story. I was so into the story I didn't notice. Sorry. But thank you. Okay, let's... Marshall! Hello? Yes, Lana does care about Emma very much. Howdy, Bambino. Oh, I gotta put on my hat. Hat time. Howdy, Bambino. Oh, Mr. Marshall. I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Hey, Sarah, Sarah. You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. The cactus? Cowboy Zelda music! That's so funny.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go into the evidence room today, partner. Oh, Cloud wants the mustache. Alright, alright. Here's your mustache.
But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was this one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Alright, let's talk. Watch yourself. The last man to say Bambino was a serial cheating husband. Isn't the Ocarina of Time Gerudo Valley theme the actual Cowboy Zelda music? It's probably the closest thing. I need to get some Zelda games and play them because I haven't played a one. Many years ago, I was listening to that music and answered a phone call from my sister. She asked if I was in a Mexican restaurant. That's funny. That's hilarious. Nah, it's from a Japanese game. That's so silly. Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean, fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's, alright. But, in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
A question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wounds the victim sustained. Also, in those photos we saw, the hilt didn't match. Like, the hilt was a different shape than the one in this photo with the switchblade. Or maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. What does that mean? It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind.
Okay. Talk about your brother then. What is Japan but a Mexican restaurant and a trench coat? I could think of a few other things, but alright. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I had just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he, your brother?
He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean the King of Prosecutors? I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother.
The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence. Wait, like 2 years ago? Like the evidence, I mean, they did say it was around the same time of the year, so... Weird. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I got the brains, you get the looks. Let's make lots of money. Yes. Japanese people are obsessed with Western-like stuff. Yeah, that's true. Seems like everybody wants what they don't have. We're over here being weebs. Meanwhile. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently, someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. What's a corno reference? What would you call a Western-obsessed Japanese person? No, I don't think Yankee's the right term, and not a Weestaboo. There was a term somebody came up with for Japanese folks that were obsessed with Texas specifically, because there is that subgenre. But I don't know. We'd have to look it up. Miss Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
They? Who are you talking about?
Rawhide Kobayashi! Yes! Yes, I remember Rawhide Kobayashi. Oh man. The Texaboo? I can't remember. But yeah, I remember Rawhide Kobayashi. He was one of those. Don't get upset, Bambino. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Okay? The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second-in-command, Lana Skye. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of the duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah. Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Skye was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too. Aren't Westerns a huge thing in Germany as well, or used to be? I've heard that a huge proportion of Native American made stuff gets exported to Germany. That's interesting. I hadn't heard of that, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. That wouldn't surprise me in the least. I'd call a New York obsessed one a Yankee. Alright. I hadn't thought about the exportation of Native American made goods. Interesting.
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? It was certainly, enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict, but someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Aww! Oh, that makes me kind of sad. I hated him all this time, but he really cared for Emma. Aw. Adios, Bambina. Adios, Marshall. Oh, man. Now that he's, like, I kept shitting on him, but now that he's gone, I'm kind of sad. Oh, damn. Well, maybe that was our last cowboy hat of the trial. Or of this case. Alright. Where's the chief's office? Because we gotta talk to Gant. Is that in criminal affairs? Or is that in the prosecutor's... No, it's in the prosecutor's building, right? Where am I going? I mean, this is Edgeworth's office. He rode into the sunset. Yes, he did. Hats off to you, Marshall.
Mr. Edgeworth isn't here.
Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee? He took a real beating in court today.
Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago.
You never know how much you miss something until it's gone, right? He is like an older brother to Emma. That's really sweet. Guess we'll have to come back later. Where is the chief's office? Is it in criminal affairs, maybe? Let's check it out. Alright, criminal affairs. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes.
Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media and tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those.
Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there?
Yeah, Texas man is gone, I think. We'll have to verify that, but, you know.
I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Shut up, Emma! Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits. Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. It was his chief the whole time.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
Okay. Okay. Chief's office. Although, honestly, I want more Cherry Coke Zero. So, give me just a moment. I'm gonna refill my drink, and then we'll be on our way to talk to the chief. BRB, folks, just for a moment. Okay. Back with my drink. What were y'all saying? There was a legal representative. We do have the right to investigate. Okay. Especially good cops who are, oops, the ones who fight for corruption, who fight corruption within their occupation often get silenced, suppressed, and made to be forgotten. Especially good cops who refuse to live by the code of silence. Yeah. One of the best goalies in hockey was kicked out of the league at the time because of his hand in his fight for a union so the players could get paid properly. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Alright, but we're going to the chief's office. Alright. Whoa! What? Wait a minute! There's an entire fucking organ in this office. What? How? I'm so confused. Did they set up in an old church? Like, cause like installing an organ after some places built is a lot more difficult than doing it when you're building the place. This is wild. Only Gant would have that thick of an organ, right? Also, you need special shoes to play an organ. Like, you need shoes with a heel, not only a heel on the back, but a heel on the front, because there are different, like, pedals to play the different sets of, pipes, because the organ has 2 keyboards. Oh, right, theaters! Yeah, it could have been in an old theater building. Right, because before sound was in film, they would play the organs along with it. Right, I forgot about that. I would love to see one. That would be really cool, but I don't know how many theaters like that still exist today. Anyway, right, the most extra office of all time. This man is crazy. Like, we thought Miles's office was extra. This man beats him by like 5 times. Oh, is it because his theme sounds like an organ? That's funny. Right, where am I? I agree. It's like something that would be in that Raccoon City PD's place. Yes, rich people doing. Yep. And he does have that picture in his office, the one I used for the thumbnail today.
It's the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? It is supervillain, right? Only a supervillain would have a fucking pipe organ in his office. You're right. See, I knew we couldn't trust this man.
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
That's crazy. Who teaches their child to play organ?
They used to call me Little Miss Bach.
Of course they did.
I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes.
Hello?
I never could remember where C was.
It's in the middle! It's called Middle C for a reason, Emma. Oh my god. Ganondorf played organ in 002. Oh, okay. Interesting. Villain mark indeed. Alright, thanks for the spoilers. No, it's fine. I know it's been out for years. I don't care. Uh-oh. He even has a fucking knight. Ah, it's you two. Chief Gant. Probably spends all day playing that one piece that people mistakenly think is from Dracula. That was a Bach piece. Was it the 6th? A fugue for something. It's a fugue. It's a Bach fugue. That's all I remember. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. So, Righto, how you been swimming? Have you been swimming lately? Swimming? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct. And Lana's provocative statement. The one you signed off on. Provocative statement. Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since the incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? Hey! It's that pot! Vase! The thing! This is the thing we found in the evidence locker that was broken. It was in this office. It belonged to Gant. He bears a red cross, but he's no nurse, true. That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. It feels like someone's been cut off here. I mean, there's the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The knight. Is this the knight in the corner of the office? It had a weapon here. But the knight in the office just now didn't have this. I wonder if this is what killed Marshall. But someone hid it so it wouldn't be found. And the murder weapon would be found as Dark's switchblade. Interesting! Woo! Nara! Thank you so much for resubscribing, Nara! Just got back from your birthday dinner. Happy birthday! Is it your birthday too? Happy birthday, Nara! Look at all these Pisces babies we got in here. Somebody got lanced, right? What's up, Nara? It's okay, you just missed a lot of talking, Nara. I mean, that's most of this game, but like, we were just asking a lot of questions. Well, happy birthday, Nara! I hope your dinner was lovely. What was for dinner? Okay, no, I have a feeling this is gonna come back at some point, this weapon here. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. Okay, the Gant team picture added to the court record. Chidashi again. You're a big fan of Chidashi? I mean, it is a very festive food. Oh, no, wait. The knight does have his weapon. Maybe he replaced it. I don't know. Maybe I'm a goofball. Maybe I wasn't. Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. He looks like a rooster, honestly. I could see that. Like, this could be the chin thing, and then he's got his little zigzag on his head. I can see it. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. Great. Okay.
Looks like we aren't well.
He's hiding lots of shit. I bet you it was him. I bet you he was behind it. Okay. It seems that case isn't over with yet after all.
What do you mean?
I'm a defense attorney. I don't work for you, right? Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean like a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. I mean, can we just, like, try again? What if... Where's Gumshoe? Could we... I wonder if Gumshoe could get us in there. Let's see if Gumshoe's around. I have a feeling somebody else could, like, weasel us in there. Or, yes, he could be behind a cover-up or a frame. Yes. Okay. Ah, there he is! There's our boy, just who I was looking for. Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt. Gummy! Yes.
From sitting so long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No, why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court. That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. You think Gumshoe's taking art lessons? Okay. Joker, what's up, friend? I haven't seen you all week. Hello! Happy Catterday. Hope you're doing okay. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes.
Okay, you've been busy. That's fine. We're all people, busy people. Okay, I guess we'll just talk to him. I guess we'll start with Edgeworth. Oh, Pillow. Honey, you missed it. It was a bad breakup. She will no longer be bullying because she is no longer in the picture. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she? Ouch, Phoenix! Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now with this...
Are there really so many people who hate him?
In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Hey, Dick! Keep up the good work! Yes, sir! Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat! Yes, sir! You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Yes, sir! It seems like you don't have any problems with enemies. Everybody loves Gummy, and that's good. And yes, I agree, Pillow. That's exactly what I told Joker. Find someone more worth your time. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. He's worried about his boyfriend. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Alright, well, let's talk about the SL9. I've had a close friend of mine who's been cheated on a few times in the past. It sucks, but karma will get them, yes. What goes around comes around, baby.
Okay.
Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth, yeah, because they're boyfriends. Well, Did you find out anything? The only evidence Doc left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl? Some girl.
Me.
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory.
Oh, well, let's talk about this first. Joe Dork was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. So why was he killing people? What was the motive? I don't get it. A businessman? Right? What made him take to serial killing? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car?
So it was... Why did I throw Boston into poor Gumshoe? Sorry, Gummy. An accident, yes. But it transformed him into an animal. I don't think I believe that, but okay.
An animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who caused the second crime. A kid walked by this gen, so he killed him too. A jogger came up to the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in. This doesn't exactly sound plausible, but, you know, video games. Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence, right? See, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A lot of serial murders lack motive, or if they have one, it's pleasure. Jesus. 6? Oop, hang on, I'm getting static. Let me fix that. My partner is cooking bacon. I can smell it. It smells delish. Wasn't a single shred of evidence. Okay. So he turned himself in. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. Everyone's like, bacon! I know. It is tempting me. It is tempting me, but I gotta finish this case. Right? There would be a giant pile of bodies. Yes, get you another drink. We'll see you in a minute. Right? Like, it would be, I don't know. Seems fishy. Something don't feel right. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Doc was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness, aka Emma. Hold on, we lost our sound. I'm gonna save and then reload so we can get our sound back. Excuse me. Give me a moment. We save. Yes. And we go back. Okay, and we're gonna restart. One of the smartest serial killers in Californian history went unidentified until his death, and they still aren't sure? Interesting. I've never heard of that case. Let me get a cup of tea and some pizza. That sounds like a great idea. Cup of tea and some pizza. We love tea and pizza in this house. Not that Joe Dark was a smart serial killer. Oops. Okay, we have our sound back. Good. We continue. am back. It's the Zodiac Killer. Okay. That's where all the Ted Cruz memes came from. Got it. Sounds like if he was to murder Emma, it would be the last one, right? They are pretty sure they know, but since he's dead, they will never know. Okay, got it. Okay, we have to show him the murder weapon, like Emma said. Present. I'm gonna find the switchblade. There it is. Come on, Gummy. They almost caught him, but an officer bungled the situation because of a racist witness account and looking. Damn! Racism spoils everything again. Shit. Ugh. About this. Hey! Is that? It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
Right, I forgot where we found it. They tend to be pretty motiveless. Got it. Okay. The reason 2 of his ciphers weren't solved seems to be because he messed up making them. Tries to look smart and nobody can read it because he screwed it up. Okay. I rented for a while to an early victim that escaped from the Green River Killer. That's insane. That's crazy. That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. Oh, you dreamed about Gumshoe? What did he do? When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again.
Alright, I guess we gotta talk to him again? Yes! Okay. This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it, too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well, anyway. Take a guess as to where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in. Was it inside Prosecutor Marshall's body?
Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. Yep. Oh, that's fucked. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet. Down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive.
Oh, shit. That is a ginormous fly. Let me get my fly swatter. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Velcro, why aren't you doing your job? Velcro, that's your job. Not mine. Shit, it moved! Where did it move to? Velcro is not Black Cat Garfield. She does do things with bigger ones. It's the flies that she doesn't fuck with. Where did it? Oh, shit! There it is. Ooh! Fucking get the shotgun! I'm not getting the shotgun! Ooh! We don't... It's not a real one, guys. It shoots salt. God, you're you're making me look like a crazy person on my own stream. It's a salt gun. We got it from Lowe's. Land somewhere. Jesus. Velcro's over here like, what the fuck is going on? Ugh. Jesus. Land. Damn it. We have a fly zapper in our living room, and I cannot stand the noise. Oh my god. Really? In the middle of the stream? Really? Fuck, that's big! Why are you so large? Cool. Instead of laughing, oh fuck, I hit it. Got it? Got it. Ah! Off to the trash with you. Ew, that's nasty. Oh, that's gross. Okay. All right. You have conclusive evidence that my partner was no help and was just laughing at me the entire time. Ugh. Let's make a burger. I mean, you can make a burger whenever. Nani? Yeah, no, God, that was a ginormous fly. Oh, and it was just, it kept going around my head. Oh. Okay. I'm charged with assault. Yeah, no, my partner's going off. Lazy hates Mondays, wants lasagna. Velcro doesn't like human food. That's the thing. She loves like treats and stuff, but if it's human food, she just really doesn't give a shit. Unless it's like canned tuna. No, Velcro gets the big bugs, and that's really what I care about. She does that, but flies? No. Ugh. Ew, tuna. I love tuna. Although I always squeeze the extra juice out, and so the cats get a juice. A juice? The juice! I was like, what am I trying to say? I'm all disoriented. Oh, well that was your entertainment for the evening. Everybody go home. Okay. Back to the actual case. Okay. Alright. Neil's autopsy report added to the court record. Good, good, good. Assault and battery. Now, see, we have... I wonder if that... Because we have a fly lamp in the living room by one of our windows. And it usually gets all of them, but maybe that bastard was... Because I heard, like... Because it makes a zappy noise when it gets them, and I heard a very long zap today. But maybe that bastard was just too big for it to get. Salmon is better? Okay. I mean, listen. Oh, cozy time, yes. Let us be cozy. I'm down. Hydrate! Thank you! I have my glass. Yes. We are hydrated. We are cozy. I have some salmon fillets in the freezer that I got from Costco. Maybe I'll have some salmon later. Maybe on Sunday for dinner. That'd be nice. Okay, switchblade knife updated in the court record. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. If it's in the sea, it's not for me. Oh, that's funny. So you don't like any seafood? Not even like shrimp or nothing? Ooh, leftover crawfish and shrimp. Did y'all have a seafood boil for the birthday party today? We love a seafood boil. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. Oh, more hydration. All right. Thank you. Another sippy. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? Oops. Wrong click. It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card?
Yes, Emma! I was thinking that.
It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. Damn it!
Oh.
So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
My Asian tutor slash mentor slash friend will eat just about anything but doesn't like seafood, which I'm glad we have in common. Okay. Bought the seafood from HEB pre-boiled and ready. Okay. Listen, if it cuts down on effort, I get it. Leftovers za. Okay, so he eats meat. He'll eat the turf, but not the surf. Okay, what can we show him? Maybe that? No, damn it. Yeah, okay. That didn't work. Oh, dang, Joker! Yes, I am also a fan of seafood. I mean, you could start with some easier stuff, but... I enjoy, honestly, salmon is a good one to start with. Shrimp is good. Yeah, I'd say salmon and shrimp are easy ones to start with. If you're not allergic to shellfish, yeah! I do, listen, I love mussels. It's yummy. Ack! There goes my tablet. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the guide. Just because I don't know what the fuck I would show him to get him to talk. Go see Edgeworth? Alright, well, if it says go talk to Edgeworth... well, wait, we talked about everything, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay, let's go talk to Edgeworth. Let's go talk to old Edgy. Leeches? Interesting. Very interesting. Did you know that farmed salmon aren't pink? Only wild ones are due to their diet, so farmed salmon has coloring added. I did not know that. Although, I think it also depends on the farm. Because there are some local ones, at least, like, from my, like, local Texas store, HEB. They work with, like, a local Texan salmon farm just off the Gulf so they can, like, get the correct diet and everything. Like, it was a whole spiel. Like, when I used to work there, they gave us, like, there was a whole presentation and people from the farm hanging out and, like, talking about their process and everything. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, that's interesting for most, like, national farms. Okay, February 24th. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is. It looks like he's writing something.
What are you doing here? He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. So, what do you want? Yo! Vita Mina! Hello, Mina! Welcome! And hello, Raiders! Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining!
Hello, hello!
Hang on. Let me give you a shout out. My mod is not here today, so I must do it manually. Ding, ding, ding. If it'll work. Did it not work? I am the streamer! Make it work! Ace Attorney's your favorite game ever! Well, welcome! And I'm so glad! And thank you for trusting your community with me. Hello, if this is your first time here, Raiders, my name is Martha. I am an idol VTuber, voice coach, and your trashy godmother. I aim to create connection and community through fandom while encouraging folks to live as their most authentic selves. Hello, welcome. We're playing some Ace Attorney. We are in the final case, Rise from the Ashes. Hopefully we'll finish it tonight. We're working on it. We're working through it. We're working on it. So, Mina, what were you doing? Why isn't my shout-out command working? I don't know why it's not working, but let us know what you were up to. Ooh, Overwatch! Well, everybody go check out Mina. Mina's a lovely artist and a VTuber. So if you like art and things, go check her out. Are your pronouns she, her? Let me know if I am using the correct ones. Let's see. I have not played Lethal, so I would not know. But interesting, interesting. Also, if y'all like silly voices, you're in the right place. Yes, she, her. Okay. Yes, Mina did 2 of my emotes. My VTuber with pen lights emote and my confetti emote. Those are Mina's. So. Alright. What do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Okay, let's talk to Edgy. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have. I want a shirt with a jabot, like Miles. I want the floofy collar. I'm into it.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this? Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Okay. Alright, I think we've been in cozy time long enough. Shake the blanket off. Ooh, yes! Send me all the games on Discord. I'm totally down. Magical Harvest sounds like a fun one. Although, Mina, yeah, if you need to lurk and get a snack or, you know, lay down, rest a little bit, totally. I get it. Streaming takes a lot out of you. Thank you for trusting me with your community. I really appreciate it. And yes, eat some dinner. Enjoy your lurking. Yes, I love Ace Attorney so much. I am excited to finish this trial so I can start the second game. Because I love it very much. Alright. Thank you for the raid, Mina, and enjoy your post-stream dinner. And raiders, if you stick around, thank you. I appreciate you. Why would you get a tattoo of that? Oh, it's an emote of his. Okay, okay. I was confused. Got it. Okay. All right, well, let's talk about tomorrow's trial. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on a trial.
Good night, Joker. Sleep well, my friend. And we'll see you next time. Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists? That's odd. Of course I worry, Edgy Boy. You're my husband. Yes. We worry about our husband, Edgy, and our boyfriend, Dick Gumshoe. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture? Something seemed strange about it. Can we show... Let's show him the picture real quick. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. And it was broken when it was given to him. Okay.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding.
Oh. It is the tip is broken off. I wonder.
It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. It doesn't have the sword! The one that he has now doesn't have the sword on it. I wonder why! Curious. Remember what? That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design. A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Okay. will you tell us more about it? Cool. Okay, but let's talk about this first. Right? I wonder why the tip was broken off. And maybe why the trophy and the sword was changed. I'm just thinking thoughts, man. Yes, a sword and shield. Could you tell us again what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? It was a stabby. That's what I'm thinking. I am thinking of the stabbies. I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This. Right! We have the fucking screwdriver in the court record. Yes.
Oh yeah! Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes. It was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? I wonder if that's part of Gant's framing scheme. That's right. Okay, well, let's talk about the trophy. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. Does it? Okay. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. The first means halberd, the second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, for, Emma's sake? God damn it, Phoenix. Very well. Here we go. We get some mythology in today's episode. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king with two items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other. Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Well then! Chu was one of the biggest nations in the Warring States period. Good to know! See, I also, I'm more familiar with, the Sengoku period in Japan and those warring states. But as I've started consuming more, Chinese media, like animations and, comics and whatnot, I'm starting to learn about those, too. So, good. More information.
I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Right? It's a cool story, I think. Kingdom is a good manga to read about the first unification of China. Kingdom? Okay. Interesting.
Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
Oh, where did Lily go?
Why did she disappear from the chat? What happened?
Weird. Lily, come back! That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant. Damn it! Why? I don't want to talk to that man! The two Chinese characters Ding Shuang. If I am reading that correctly, I have not taken any Mandarin Chinese courses. My apologies.
2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gant. King of Prosecutors Trophy updated in the court record. Is that everything? Alright. There was something. Aha! Right, because he was writing something and then it's on the floor. I want to know. Yeah, what were you writing? What are you doing, Edgy?
Come on, Mr. Wright, let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Oh, there's Lily. Can I have the weapon, the spear, or the shield? I mean, sure. Go to your local, your Nerd Fest. Or your local LARP group. I'm sure they'll have some. Has anyone here LARPed before? I've watched a lot of YouTube videos of LARPers and like the different events they go to, but I've never actually partaken in it myself.
Just distract him, I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground! Hold on. First, let me see what that girl's doing crawling around my feet. He didn't even look. What? Letter of... If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says, letter of resignation! No! Edgeworth, please! You can't leave! Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died. Oh no, that's so sad.
But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done, but you didn't do anything! And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious!
Mr. Wright, please! You have to do something!
This letter of resignation. I wonder if I could use it for anything. Oh, it's been added to the court record. Edgeworth's discarded letter of resignation. He's serious. Well, we've already examined everything else. Should we try and go talk to the chief? Everything is leading back to the chief. Let's go talk to him. Oh? Hello? Who's in the parking lot? Excuse me. The lunch lady has returned! Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Yeah. Hell yeah, roast beef. Miss Star. I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a... Whoa! Okay! Alright, we're going there. The first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Lily's like, yes, the lunch lady! Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness. Okay, so you're still... Yo! Emily! I I've watched the Hakuoki anime, but I've never played the game, so maybe I should play that one. That would be cool. Oh, god damn it. This throws a wrench into things.
No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw.
Okay, but you're not a credible witness, ma'am. Honestly, though, cosplaying this lady would be really fun. Like, I don't have big titties like she does, but like, I want to make the octopus hot dog choker and the onigiri hat. Like, those are just fun.
Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
Miss Star's hatred toward Lana.
It all dates back to 2 years ago.
Okay, do we talk to her?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell.
You have gumshoe. You have. I have Miss Start. I am hungry. All right. Yes. Gravy. What are y'all's favorite things to put gravy on? Curious. You mean because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Lana Sky.
My sister?
Ah, fries, poutine. Yes, poutine is pretty fucking delicious. I think my partner, a friend sent them like a bunch of packets of Canadian gravy mix, like expressly for that purpose. It's funny. Mashed taters. That is a good thing to slap some gravy on.
The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo.
Lana and Chief Gant.
Okay. The legend. Let's go in order.
That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of the evidence?
Don't get me wrong. Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. It seems our team never found would... items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret.
But you don't have proof anything illegal was done.
I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing's quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used? Okay, well, let's find out.
Can you blame me for having thirst as well? You're like the person who has the milk. Okay. I want to try poutine so bad if I ever visit Canada. Definitely. Oh, I bet every province in Canada thinks that. I want the onigiri hat, right? The onigiri hat's really fun. I think that's cool.
Okay, legendary duo Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Quebec invent? Well, I guess with a name like Poutine. That does sound very French, doesn't it? The country's just stealing credit. All right. All right. Ooh, Jimmy, shots fired. It was good. I mean, listen, it's fries with cheese and gravy. Like, I don't understand how it couldn't be good. Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence. Or make it up! I don't like that man. I've never liked that man. Well, right, cheese curds. I thought I said that. Sorry. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh, yes. There were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him, though. Yeah, he's scary. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her.
Really?
Oh, yes. Myself included. I was a fool, really. What's the difference between normal poutine and gourmet poutine? That's my question. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating.
Miss Starr.
That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Okay. Alright, well, how was Lana being... Oh, price! That's funny. But probably the quality of the ingredients. The cheese curds are probably fresh mozzarella. Ooh, fresh mozzarella. We do love cheese in this house. Okay. Being used. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes. Thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Yes, we stand cheese.
Chief?
That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was right? I knew he was covering up shit. I knew it this whole time. If he can control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along.
But how could he control Lana?
I don't know. But one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last. I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. No one has a pipe organ in their office and not be a villain, right? That's just a big blinking neon sign. Conniving bastard ass right. Thank you, Miss Starr. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Thank you, Angel. We love you. Heroes have guitars! God damn it. Okay, what do we do now? Okay, so we've talked with Angel. We gotta get into that office. But the only way we can get into that office is through Gumshoe. So we gotta go and talk to Gumshoe again.
Can you make authentic poutine, lunch lady?
That would be, I don't know if a poutine would be good in a bento box, because the fries would get soggy. And that would make me sad. I'd buy some onigiri, though. Aha! Okay, so we do need to talk to Gumshoe. Oh, you're back. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. DJ?
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line.
Stuffing her face. Yeah, something's fishy.
Yes, soggy fries are big sad, but if you have an air fryer at home, you can revive soggy fries so easily. It's been fucking life-changing. Poutine is way better when you get it right after they make it, yes. Maybe it comes with gravy packaged in a little container to pour on. Nah, but if you, listen, even if you got bento fries and they turn soggy, put those bastards in the air fryer for a few minutes and they will be crispy and beautiful again. Like, whoever I just want to kudos to the person who invented the air fryer. It's fucking fantastic. That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there.
There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
I have an air fryer, but don't know what to make with it. Lily, I highly recommend roasting veggies in your air fryer. It makes them crispy and delicious in a lot less time than in an oven. So yeah, I've roasted Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, bell peppers, onions. If you have like frozen fries or hash browns, those are great in an air fryer. Or the little frozen taquitos are good in an air fryer. Basically any convenience meal. I've cooked, like I get frozen turkey burger patties for lunches, and those are good in an air fryer. It's easy. You could do so much in an air fryer, my friend. I've even made like crispy chicken wings in an air fryer. So instead of like frying it in the oil, like I still get some crispy wings, but with a lot less mess when I do it in the air fryer. It is a wonderful invention. The world is your oyster, Lily. Cold poutine doesn't sound very good either. Yeah, I could agree with that. Cold gravy gets, like cold gravy coagulates and it's not a good texture. Definitely. Yes, crispy air-fried wings and homemade fries. Yes. Yes, that is correct. Okay, how do we get Gumshoe? Do we have to show him something? Oh, you know what? He loves Edgeworth so much, if he thinks he's leaving, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they pushed him this far!
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice, too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out,
they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake. All right, Detective. Thank you. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly into your pocket. Okay. Ooh, fried egg. Okay. I bet you could make a good eggplant parmesan in an air fryer. Good suggestion, Ellie. Elliot's over here serenading Dick Gumshoe. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, well, the resignation letter is gone, but we got the ID card. I'm gonna save just in case. All right. Do we go there? All right. Here we go! Gird your loins, people.
Here goes, Mr. Wright.
Oh. Let's go! We're going!
We're in! If anyone finds us now...
Detective Gumshoe's a goner! Control your hormones, kiddies. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Ah! Oh!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. God damn it. Ah! Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, what's the point in giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID card crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Okay. Hey, don't do that to my card! Okay. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. We're all in this together. I need to add that to my karaoke list.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay. I will save now. Alright. Alright, let's examine shit, I guess. Oh, it's a safe! Very lucky it's the first thing I looked at. This is a safe, isn't it? Safe? That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay. If you say so.
It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it.
A 7-digit number. I think I might just... Okay, we gotta put in a number. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date? It's... Okay, I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. How much you want to bet it's all those fucking 7s on that thing? Did it work? Whoa! Yo! It was all the fucking 7s! God, that was the
the only number we couldn't figure out on the fucking, that, like, record of ID cards. Look! These documents are proof that he's been secretly working for Umbrella. Oh my god. Bingo!
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal? 777 7777. The final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. Ooh, thank you for the oof posture check, Cloud. Woo! Okay. Ooh. Alright. You mean 7777777? That ID number! I think you're 1 7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
Yes? Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's
Aha! It's part of the vase. It's the missing piece. A shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before?
There's something else in here too.
Oh shit! Leather with a fucking handprint. Oh shit, it looks like a piece of leather cloth. Where's the fingerprinting?
This is a handprint, isn't it?
Sussy! Yes, it's the vase. It's the vase, it's the vase. Okay, we gotta put that together, but maybe we have to dust this for handprints first. Or fingerprints. I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought. I knew that bitch was musty. Gant is a sussy baka. Yes, he is.
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I just can't let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective.
Alright. Where's the fucking thing? This. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found. You mean this one? That was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Ooh! Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Assemble the fragments. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Yeah! There we go! There it is. Okay. There! It fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe.
In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be Phoenix. Oops. Yes, it fits.
But
Hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. Is it? What is that?
there's a reddish line on it.
A reddish line. Blood? Right, blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gan hide this in his safe? Unstable jar updated in the court record. Okay. What about the leather? Oops. Do we need to examine more? Oh, right! The leather had fingerprints. We have to prove it's relevant. Where's the fingerprinting shit? This. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints? It was seamless before it came to a zoomed picture. Yes, true.
That's a great idea, Detective.
All right, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like... Or what are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead. Take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh? Come on. This isn't the time... come on. This isn't the time for jokes. We were talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh! I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Okay.
Alright, let's check for fingerprints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then, once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. My first thought when I saw that thing, I wasn't thinking fingerprints. I was thinking Phoenix was gonna clean somebody's earwax out. True. It does look like one of those ear cleaning kits. Cool. All right. We dust. I picked the finger and we're gonna dust. We're gonna dust all of the dusting. Get some over here. We're gonna use all of this fucking dust. Okay, blow. Here we go. Oh, that's not Damon's. Not Angel's. Wait, Emma? Emma? What? It's almost oh, well, it's almost 11 o'clock. Ooh, hang on. I brought my pills for this express purpose because I knew I would be sucked into this game. Let me take my pill. Well, sleep well, Lily. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I hope you sleep well and have a lovely Sunday. Right? I was not expecting Emma's handprint to match that. That's crazy. Back when I played this case on Nintendo DS handheld, I had to literally blow the DS's mic to blow away the powder. That's funny. That's kind of hilarious they made you do that. Yes, the plot thickens. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that stretch, Pillow. We'll do that stretch now. Ooh. And then up.
then we stretch.
Ugh. Okay. No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
Huh? It seems the prints are too old.
They aren't clear enough to get...
They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints.
Psst! Hey you! Over here! What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me! Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Right, Phoenix, you gotta tell the fucking truth, but, Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Found in Chief Gant's safe. Evidence for something, but what? Bears Emma Sky's prints. Right, Okay. That desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? Oh. No, Emma didn't kill him. No, I don't believe it. Good night, Cloud. Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you have a lovely Sunday, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it right now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. Emma's too precious to be a killer, I agree. But she was a witness, yes. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see.
So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning ladies who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of those SL9 crime scenes. Right, yes! We must protect Emma, yes. Not surprised her prints are there. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Not the cleaning lady, no! I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be... No. Oh, no, there's no way! Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now then, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy! Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go with that. Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. Calm down! Gumshoe does have a point, yes. What do I think of him? That he's a dirty, lying bastard? Guilty as sin! Yes. Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. There you go, ignoring me again. Alright, well, he's... Let's look at his desk.
Wow. Look Look at the size of Chief Gant's desk.
Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Oh, it's you two! Chief Gant! He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. List of evidence? In most cases, this list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case name.
Huh? SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Musty sussy baka. Evil enough to be suspect. No cap. Agreed. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long. That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-size list of evidence. The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here?
I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so. Evidence list added to the court record. List of evidence in the SL9 incident was ripped in half, so this part is all I've got. Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Oh, shit! Oh, no! We're busted! Oh, fuck! Oh, here we go. I'm scared. I am very scared. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. SL9 sounds like the name of some AA missile or a ballistic missile. It does, doesn't it? Now, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Oh, God, here we go. I am terrified. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Chief Gant! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Right? Don't talk shit to Dick. Oh, shaking, freaking out. Ah! Now to fight the justice system itself. For fucking real. Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir. Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir. Now get out. Yes, sir. We'll be on our way too, then. Wait. You. The one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go. I am not leaving a child alone with you. That's not happening. No, absolutely not. Ooh.
Mr. Wright!
Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it.
Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. Call him a fuckwit. Oh, God. Yeah, no, very creepy. I don't like it. But why is she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try and smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. Big yikes is right. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Okay. Let's talk about it. We're still under 3 hours at this point. True! But we still have another day in trial. This is only investigation. Emily's the protection squad. Good. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? It's this guy. This one right here. We better get a move on, right? You can go till 10 till my next stream. When's your next stream? Who? On your own birthday. You have a birthday dinner, you come hang out with me, and then somebody else. Who else is streaming tonight? What Oshi is on your list? Well, Miss Sky. Oh. She doesn't want to talk about it. Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? Alright. Nanchara Idol and Yuri Pico! Let me tell you, Nara, you have turned me into a Yuri Pico fan. You showed me her music, and I have been, I've definitely been listening to her stuff. And now that she's gonna be in a con in the US, God, it's the same weekend as another convention though. And I might be running an event at that con. Although, if I'm not, I might try and go see her. Because she's really cool. More like top rooster, right? Okay, we were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Try Miho, then you might like her too. Okay, alright, I'll give it a shot. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. Right? We don't know. I mean, the jar, I think, is our... The evidence is that he is musty. Yes. I think I'm gonna go with the jar, because that's the most concrete proof we have. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece, and this piece... Oh, okay, well that went through anyway. And this piece of cloth. Yeah, I was thinking of the list, but like it has no proof that he falsified it, just that the evidence list is short. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. Three days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Okay, what were the orders? Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife Oh, shit! That's what Angel Star saw! She was replacing the knife! Damn, he was killed with his own piece of evidence. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. The knife from the SL9 incident! Serial killer Joe Dark's knife! I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That would be Edgeworth's knife? That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that's the reason for the bandage on your right hand? Yes. It seems I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Ms. Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife? The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So, you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident. About Lana's innocence. What's up, Jericho? Welcome! Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? That's okay, Jericho. We're just hanging out. The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean, not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He'd already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room? I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. Ah! To be continued! Oh, Lord. Can't she just fire her lawyer and represent herself? I mean, she could, but I don't think she, I don't know. Oh, you have fan art of Ace Attorney? Or of what? Justice is coming! Eventually, yes. Okay. It is currently 11:10 p.m. where I am. We could go through the trial, but I have a feeling it's gonna be another... Hold on. Let's see. We have 1 witness, 2 witness, 3 witness. Alright, we have 3 witnesses to cross-examine and do shit. She probably doesn't want to fire him. She wants to be free. Oh, be right back. Okay, no worries.
Okay, if we're gonna finish this tonight, I will need a quick break to refill my water bottle and maybe grab a snack. It is another full session, right? It's probably gonna be a big one. I might have to save this one. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Yeah. I might have to save the last trial section for next week. Although I don't know if I want to wait till Friday. I might move it to an earlier day, but I do think I do want to, like, have the trial be its own thing. So I think this is where we're going to end it for today. A little bit of a short stream, but you know, I think that is the best course of action. So, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Sorry, Jerikyle, I had to end because this trial was going to be a big old long session. So I'll have to continue. So, this is my last stream for the week. I'm off for Sunday. And then, usually I don't stream on Mondays. I don't know, maybe we could stream this on Monday if my schedule will allow it. I will take a look and get a stream schedule up because we'll have this, we'll have Yakuza. Thanks for spending part of my birthday with me. Of course! Happy birthday, Nara. Thank you for spending part of your birthday with me. It makes me feel very honored that you would want to hang out with me on your birthday. And also happy early birthday to Elliot, because you celebrated today. Happy birthday to our Pisces babies. Of course, of course. All right, let's see who is online and who we can ambush. Also, I just found out that you can possibly raid people on YouTube. So, I think I'm going to figure out how to do that, and then we can go raid people on the YouTube. Let's see. We've got... Somebody's doing karaoke, somebody's drawing, somebody's playing Monster Hunter. Oh, hello, can we please? And then somebody's playing Pikmin 4. Let's hang out. Ooh, Mamo Random is prepping merch and singing. Yes, the fishy wiggle. We love it. Thank you, Jimmy. Thanks for hanging out. Let's go visit Binka, who's playing Monster Hunter. We stan. So, thank you, and I will be back with another stream. Yes, Jerikyle, if you want to join the Discord server, the link is in all of my social media stuff. If you go to my YouTube channel and hit the links in the top right corner, you'll find a link to my Discord server, and we have a whole channel dedicated to art that everybody in the community draws, so you can post it in the art channel, and that would be really cool. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, my friends. It's okay. It's okay if it's not done. When it's join the Discord server, have fun with us, and when it's done, you can post it in the art channel, and that would be great. Thank you very much for hanging out, everybody. I hope you have a lovely Sunday and a good start to your week, and I will see you next time. Bye.